Hey there, boys and girls. It's Ralph Garman, and you're listening to Talking Codswallop. Good choice.
Hello, everybody. This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man. You might know me from the Tell 'em Steve Dave podcast and the I Sell Comics podcast. Listen, I love podcasting. I love talking, but what I really love doing is talking Codswallop.
Hey, I'm Alicia Witt.
I'm Daniel Portman from Game of Thrones. I play Podrick Payne.
I'm Ellipses, and you're listening to the Talking... Okay, I'm Mark Bernard, and you're listening to the Talking Codswallop podcast.
Hey man, it's Kevin Smith, Silent Bob, whose voice you were never used to hearing in the 90s until I started opening it up, man. And that's because I'm a podcaster and you're listening to a podcast, Talking Codswallop, right here, man.
Welcome to this week's Talking Codswallop. I am Gemma.
I think I'm James.
You are James.
Oh, excellent.
And we're back from our little mini break from last week. So, yeah. How has your, 2 weeks been, James?
Not too bad. Well, not great. I've been a bit rough.
Yeah.
In some respects. But to be fair, in the great scheme of things, I'm doing pretty damn good. It could be a lot worse. Elements of it could be slightly better, but I'm doing okay.
Are you feeling better now? Or are you still feeling a bit rough?
I'm slightly grotty, but I think it's like, I'm probably just not sleeping properly, which doesn't, never helps. And today of all days, one of my fillings collapsed. So.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least dentists are open for emergency appointments.
Yeah. I don't think this would be considered an emergency, but I'll do my best to deal with it. But it was kind of funny because I'm there, I was chewing gum and I thought, gravelly, crunchy. That isn't normal.
Oh, no. That definitely isn't normal. Oh, no.
I was like, that's my filling.
Tasty. Or plaque. Oh, well, that sucks.
It happens. It is what it is. But, I'm just going to be careful having hot and cold drinks. So. Yeah,
exactly. I'm wondering, though, how the dentist is going to be able to get into your mouth when you've got a face mask on.
That's true. Yeah. The other worrying thing that somebody told me is they're not drilling. So if they're going to do a filling, they're going to have to scrape it out.
That sounds painful and gross.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'll just do my best to kind of deal with it for as long as I need to deal with it. So, but it could be worse. But anyway, let's go with something positive. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Imagine if after you said positive, I turned around and went, well, I've had a really shit day at work.
More responsibly, shows what I know.
No, not at all. No, I mean, I have had a busy day at work, but that's because I have Monday and Tuesday off, as I've just told you off mic. But, it's just sort of playing catch up now. But to be honest, I like it when it's busy. So, today I'm being very illegal in the podcasting world. I am recording with both the door and the window open because it is hot as balls in here. So please excuse any background noise if that happens. But hopefully I'll be able to take it out. But, either way, sorry, we're amateurs, we're indie podcasters. What are you going to do?
It's good to know that I'm not the only, it has gone cooler.
Has it?
It's like here, it's almost going wintry, but it's still close, if you know what I mean. So yeah. I appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah, it's very sticky, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's horrible. But actually, all day it's not been that bad. But it was almost like the sun came out at night time. And it's like, what the hell? So, but, at the same time, I'm moaning about the weather. It's lovely to see the sun. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, work really is crap, but that's work, isn't it? So, there's an ambulance in the background.
Better than background noise. Oh yeah. So this is real. This being on the cutting edge here, hearing real background noise to prove that we are not in a studio or some fake green screen thing.
No, or a soundproofed room.
Yes.
No. But I was going to say the rest of my weekend the weekend just gone went really, really well. So basically it was my mum's 70th birthday on the Monday, which is why both me and Chris took the Monday and Tuesday off work. So we both stayed at my house, which was nice. It was really lovely on the Sunday because we'd arranged well, I say we. It was me who arranged the whole barbecue. But
cool.
Yeah, all of my family that were there, they all sort of contributed something. So like one niece brought a load of salad and plastic cups and stuff like that. And then another niece she made this gorgeous cupcake cake, which is not easy to say. I couldn't have been more proud of her. Basically what she did was, you know, with florists, and you get those, I can't think what the word is, but it's like a ball of like, not foam, but that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Is it usually like green?
Yes. Oh, it's Oasis. That's it. Oasis.
Oh, right.
My brain just, because I was thinking it's like a band. So what she did was she got this ball of Oasis. I can't remember what colour. I think it was actually white. And she stuck a load of cupcakes into it. And so she made like what looked like a bouquet of cupcakes. And I've got some pictures I need to post up on the page because it looked absolutely amazing. And she's only 19 years old. And she's got so much talent there with her cakes, but she doesn't want to do it as a profession, because otherwise she feels that she probably would stop loving it.
Stop enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for one terrifying moment, I thought you were going to say she tried to make you eat the Oasis.
No. But, you know, everything about it looks so delicious that you probably could have. But, she honestly did such an amazing job. Everyone was, like, especially my mum, was overwhelmed with it, you know. It was breathtaking in a way. And I mean, the whole day went really well, apart from one little incident, which is going to be my codswallop this week. So I'll get onto that a bit later. Yeah, we just had like some music. We just had a barbecue. And we also had, like salads and stuff. But the day before, I decorated everything. So I put a load of banners up. I was going to put some balloons up, but then I chickened out because of my balloon phobia thingamajig. Or the popping of a balloon, not necessarily the actual balloon. Yes, I like decorated it, got all the chairs out ready, you know, got some parasols up, you know, so that everyone, you know, would be comfortable. And the sun came out as well, which was really, really great. It's a good job we didn't do it on the Monday, actually, because the weather really did turn badly.
Yeah,
so,
it certainly did.
She was absolutely over the moon with it, because it's her, I can't remember if I said earlier, but it's her 70th birthday this year. And because it was like a big birthday, I wanted to do something kind of special for her, but obviously with everything locked down, it's a bit hard to do stuff, but I think we pulled it off quite easily, so my big question is, how did you decorate without her realising? Or did she realise? No, yeah, it wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a surprise, so because I needed to put stuff up the day before, because otherwise I would have been rushing. I was already rushing around on the Sunday anyway, and made a bit of a boo-boo with the ice, because we had this, like a washing basket, a big washing basket, and I put a load of ice in it, but I put the ice in first and then I put the drinks in, and may have made a bit of a boo-boo there, because it was like all of the ice was, you know, there was loads of ice in there, but nobody could fit their drinks in. But, you know, whatever.
At least the one person who got the drink in had a very, very cold drink.
Yeah, exactly. But it seemed to, you know, really work out all day. So, yeah, I was really pleased with it. But yeah, my brain was just like the week before, my brain was just occupied with trying to make sure that I'd remembered everything, you know, even down to the last little thing, you know, you're like bread rolls, who's going to bring cheese for the burgers or whatever, you know, and so that's why we didn't do an episode last week, but also because James wasn't very well as well, so.
I was a tad roof, but it's brilliant that you want to get it right, so I can understand that you had some concerns about it as you put together, but it's really good that it went well, and I'm glad your mum had a nice birthday.
Yeah.
From me, happy belated birthday to her.
Oh, she'll like that, because she listens again now. Brian Johnson's episode, she started listening again, James.
Excellent.
She's a big fan of yours as well. So, when you say you haven't got any fans, James,
Yeah, that's
it breaks
true.
her heart because she is a big fan of yours.
Well, at least I have one fan.
Yeah.
And it means an awful lot that it's her, so I'm really happy about that. I bet. I mean, the fact that she enjoyed the Brian Johnson one with all the technical marvel that had to go into salvaging part of that. I still can't quite fathom how we pulled that off, but
James, because we're geniuses and we've been doing this for long enough now.
goddamn geniuses.
Yeah.
I must have better hearing than I realise as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because it was tricky, but you did it. You pulled that off, and then I managed to just slip it on in.
Yeah.
And then, if we didn't keep talking about it, nobody would even know.
That's true. That's very true.
But we want to give ourselves a pat on the back, don't we, James?
Yeah. It's like, we're doing the reverse Wizard of Oz trick. Instead of saying ignore the man behind the curtain, please look at the man and the woman behind the curtain.
Yeah. We're awesome. Look at us.
Yes. Worship us.
At the party as well, I found out that, because both my nieces were there. So I've got a 21-year-old niece and 19-year-old niece. Both their boyfriends were there as well. So basically, pretty much everyone was coupled up apart from one auntie who has lost her husband, unfortunately. My eldest niece's boyfriend is a digital artist.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Because we're thinking of revamping our logo at the moment. Because we just fancy a little bit of a revamp kind of thing really going on. One, we have got somebody who is doing one at the moment. And I'm back and forth with you, James, aren't I? With seeing what you think and stuff.
Yep.
It's not too bad, but I'm not sure if it's
quite what you
right.
want. Yeah, quite what you want.
But what I might do is just speak to my my niece's boyfriend and see if he can do something for us.
I like it. Good thing.
And then
good thing.
That was a bloody helicopter going across.
Okay. I don't know what crime you've committed, but it's going to be pretty good if they send the helicopter out.
Yeah, definitely. I thought, finally it's gone quiet out there, and now a helicopter's going across. Name the sounds in my back. Name the sounds in the background. If you get them all right, you win a sticker.
Yeah. If you get them all right, you really do need a life.
No, you don't need a life. You just maybe need a hobby.
Yeah.
Unless, of course,
that is their hobby.
Yeah, exactly. Unless, of course, that is your hobby. Yeah, I was thinking I might have a word with him as well. So,
no, that's a good idea.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I like the idea of that. I am also still scared by the idea that someone somewhere will be going, oh, that's definitely a John Day track in here in the background there. Yeah, 1996 model, if I'm not mistaken, by the noise of the engine.
Is that your side, is it?
Well, to be fair, I've spent enough time stuck behind tractors that I think I'd start recognising the noise of the engine.
Oh dear, I swear they're doing a circle around the bloody house now. Oh. Salty tadpoles.
Hang on, you haven't killed somebody, have you?
No, but where I live, it is a bit dodgy.
Ah.
Yeah, if it doesn't stop in the next couple of minutes, salty tadpoles, I will be going to close the door and I'll just sit here and sweat for your pleasure, okay?
Yes.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, phew. So, what? Yeah, I'm just trying to think because there's been so much that, we spent 2 weeks apart from each other. So it's got to have been something else that's happened.
Nothing that's sort of like earth-shatteringly amazing stuff has happened.
No.
I did make my first tentative steps out into the real world that wasn't work or seeing like my dad by going to a bar, which was pretty cool because I was the only person in there.
Oh, wow.
So the entire bar to myself.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. I'm just going to go and close the door a minute, salty tadpoles, because it's just not buggering off. So, sorry, James, you talk amongst yourself for a second, okay? It won't be long.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, what?
Back here now.
Yeah, what you don't know, salty tadpoles, is the fact that Gemma has committed some very, very serious crimes, and they're currently looking for her. The other worrying thing is nobody's seen Chris for several days, so put two and two together and try and work out what's happened. the chopper's going round and round and round. But we'll leave it at that, because when she comes back, she can't know that we have in fact discussed this. And when she does return, yes, is she coming back? Yes.
I have returned.
It's true. Gemma is truly a wonderful person.
Yeah. Well, I'll hear in the edit anyway what you said. I've even closed the window as well, so it's getting hot in here.
It reminds me of a little story I can tell on that. Many, many moons ago, when I used to work in housing, I was out with one of my colleagues, Louise, and she was doing a visit to somebody's property. Mm-hmm. And I was sat in her car, and she said, only be, you can send the car, I'll go and deal with this, then we'll go back to the office. And she closed the car doors, everything on me, locked the car.
Oh, no.
In the middle of a really, really hot summer's day.
Oh,
I was in the car for about 3/4 hour, and I was just sweating and sweating and sweating. And I remember I felt like a bloody dog. They'd been locked in the car without the window being open. God, I was so hot.
Oh, what did she say when she came back?
She was very apologetic. She said what I should have done was just open the door, but my worry is that I would have just sent the alarm system into overload and madness. So I just sweated it out. It was quite funny because I kept just taking the mickey out of her, saying, "You locked me in the car like an animal."
Like a ferocious animal.
Yeah.
Oh, that is horrible. That is horrible. And at least you weren't a smoker. Or were you a smoker at that point?
No, I wasn't a smoker. No, I'd been quit for a very long time.
Yeah. Talking about that, Chris is making me give up smoking as well next month, apparently.
Well, Chris is going to be a dead man. So, Chris, it's been nice knowing you. It probably, I'm going to warn you, it probably won't be a swift death. You'll be beaten to death with a heavy blunt object.
No, with a slipper or a shoe or something.
Is that just so you can just do it for a very long time until... It's like you're trying to kill him with a butter knife or something.
Well, the thing is, we are actually giving up together, so he's a smoker as well.
Oh, God, it's going to be a double homicide.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's got in his head that he wants to give up smoking, so I have to do it as well. And it's like, I never... And he said it in front of my mum, so of course my mum's like, oh, yes, Gemma, yes. And he's like, oh, think of all the money you'd save. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I like smoking.
It's true, you will save money. So, I'll just ask about that. Are you going to try and do it cold turkey, or have you got any plans for it?
Definitely not cold turkey.
Right.
Probably, I don't know whether, because he said about doing the vape things, but I don't know. I've got a sort of, with regards to them, I think, there's nothing proven that it's actually okay to be smoking those things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, what's the difference between smoking a cigarette and smoking that thing? Which, okay, yes, you can get the ones without nicotine, but it's still breathing stuff into your lungs, isn't it?
Yeah. You're still breathing in some weird heated chemical that, let's be honest, you don't really know what's in it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's supposed to be a fantastic way of giving up smoking, but then it's also replacing one thing with another. So so I don't know. I know that once when I've given up before, I've taken these tablets. I can't remember what they were called, actually, so I'm sorry about that. But for the first week, you take one a day or twice a day or whatever it is, but you're allowed to smoke for the first week.
Interesting.
And then, when you get onto the second week, basically it's when you stop smoking, because what it does is it kind of it all works in your brain. Mm-hmm. I'm pointing at my head. That really doesn't help.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, but it all works in your brain, basically. And also it makes the cigarette taste horrible as well. Interesting.
I've not heard of that, but...
I think it's Champex. I think it is. Or that's what it used to be called. I think it's called something different now. I'm not going to look it up, but any salted tadpoles out there who know what I'm talking about, please let us know what it's actually called.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good. And it has worked for me in the past, but obviously then something must have happened to then make me smoke again.
Start again, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually my brain that kicks in and goes, I think I need my smoke screen, kind of thing. So, yeah, because it's usually an emotional reason why I start smoking. So that's why I don't mind doing it, but that's why I'm a little bit apprehensive about doing it as well. Because I'm kind of like, I suppose a little bit scared as to what's going to come up. Yeah, so we'll find out. We'll see.
Yeah.
Might be the best thing I've ever done.
Well, I mean, as someone who used to smoke, I think you'll definitely feel better once you've stopped.
Yeah.
After a while, it will become something you won't, well, no, I was going to say it will become something you won't miss. That's probably true. There are some days when I sort of like think it'd be nice, but they're so few and far between.
Yeah.
And I don't miss the horrible rattling cough and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. I am very impressed that you're going to go and do it, and I think it's a brilliant idea. So,
yeah,
just don't kill each other.
Nah. Well, I think if we can get through a lockdown together,
that's true,
and a few other things together, then we potentially can get through giving up smoking together. But
yes,
but we'll see. It might be the what's the saying, the brick that breaks the camel's back or something.
My God, see, that shows the weight you put behind smoking, because normally people go with a straw, but if you go with a brick...
Straw.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was... I didn't realise... Well, I knew it wasn't brick, but I couldn't think what it was.
It's the breeze block that paralysed the dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, dear, exactly. Well, there you go. Straw, brick, whatever.
Packet of Marlboro. It's all good.
Yeah. Put 20 packs on there. Although Marlboro, they're quite expensive, so...
Oh, I love Marlboro, yeah. I used to smoke Marlboro, Camels, Dunhill were my real treat. I could get my hands on Dunhill. Yeah, they were the ones I went for. Anything that'd strip a couple of layers of my lungs out. I could never understand the appeal of light cigarettes. It just made no sense to me whatsoever.
No. Well, yeah, I don't like, and sorry to any salty tadpoles who are actually trying to give up smoking at the moment. We're really not helping, but I know with the stronger cigarettes, so the regular ones, so to speak, they really are harsh on my throat. Yeah, so it's not my lungs, it's my throat, and it really dries my back of my throat out. Whereas I used to smoke menthol cigarettes, but we all know what happened with them. Although there are some out there which is they come in tens, and they are cigalos or something like that, or basically it's like a cigar. But it's a got a menthol popper inside, so the crush thing that you do. I'm all with the hands today. I really should be on Skype video
Jazz
because
hands.
I'm doing, I'm really talking with my hands today. It's really useful. But, yeah, I mean, they're quite nice, but yeah, but yeah, I pretty much smoke rollies now, so it's a bit cheaper, but yeah, menthol I really enjoy because it's almost like having a chewing gum or a mint or something while having a cigarette.
Man, I never really got into menthol cigarettes. They never seemed to appeal to me.
No, that's the answer for a lot of people. I've heard that from a lot of people. So, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yes. Power on. Power through.
Yeah. Maybe what we can do is check in every week to see how many weeks I've gone without a cigarette, and then we can, a bit like Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith's
yes,
James Silent Bob Get Old.
I like it.
Yeah.
How many crimes has Gemma committed in the thing of trying to stay calm?
How many nails has she got left?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Is she chewing her toenails yet? Oh dear. So that's going to be our next step, I guess. So just making the most of smoking though, because I really do quite like it. So that's why, but I need to let go.
I think you'll do fine. I think you'll pull it off.
Yeah.
I think you'll manage it. It'll be good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Hopefully. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but I hope so. So fingers crossed. Yes. Support Gemma in her mission to give up smoking.
Yes. Definitely. You too can pay with Bitcoin.
Oh, another bit of good news as well. My microphone hasn't died.
Okay.
And I tried
That's
the
good.
recording earlier, so it must just be the lead or the mixing it up with the, when I put it on my laptop with the, I don't know, with a cable or whatever. But anyway, it seems to be working, so yay!
Yes, excellent. Keep the faith, as they say.
Definitely. No more expensive things to come out of my wallet. Woohoo! So yes, I'm very poor. But not next month. Next month I'll be raking it in, so that'll be
Excellent. Excuse me.
Well, that's all right. You can have a little cough.
It's when it's followed by this silence and a loud thump. That's when you've got to get worried.
I'll have 999 on speed dial, okay? Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's getting up, you know.
Are you with the patient? Well, I am via Skype.
Yeah.
Can you tell if he's breathing? Oh, it's not a video.
Yeah.
Might just want to get there quick.
Yeah.
Where does he live? Skipton?
Yeah. Can you narrow it down a little? Not really.
Hold on, let me just scroll through the messages.
Yeah. 5 hours later. No, I've still not found it.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the paramedics just don't bother turning up because they're like, he's probably
Sod
dead.
it. Yeah. It'll be what it'll be. Sod it.
Well, at least he died doing something he loved, podcasting.
Very true. Yeah, that's how that's the words that have to be used at the funeral. He died doing something he loved.
Yeah. And I won't attend in person, but I mean, I would, obviously. I won't attend in person. I'll ask somebody to Skype me in.
Yeah. Somebody holding up an iPad.
Yeah. Oh, you were such a good friend.
You're there going, I can't see the coffin. Could you just hold it a bit higher?
No, you're directing it down someone's trousers.
Yeah. All I can see is the back of someone's neck.
Oh, love, can you please stop crying? I can't hear what people are saying.
Shh, keep it down.
Oh, dear. Oh, again, we're sick.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, but, well, in that case, we've had lots of giggles. Let's go to some codswallop, shall we?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Have you got any codswallop before I go on to mine?
Collapsing tooth. Slightly annoying. Weird thing to do with, something to do with, I don't know, the pipe to my toilet. I think it needs, looking at it, making a lot of weird noise, but such as.
Oh, no.
It's also quite terrifying, but amusing in equal measure, because it sounded like somebody was trying to escape from a wall, like I'd walled somebody up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, no. This is a rattling pipe sort of thing.
Yeah, it's. I've been told it's probably a washer that's gone somewhere in the toilet, or something will just need replacing because it puts pressure on a pipe when water's going through. I was told that by an ex-plumber.
What's going on with the washers at your place? Because one week you had a leaky tap, and the other week now you've got a rattly toilet.
Yeah, I think basically the water god, the lady in the lake for my house, is pissed.
Right.
So, yeah.
Have you not been doing the ceremonies with her?
Obviously not. No, I've not been out with Excalibur, screaming and shouting. So, yeah, I'll have to get doing that sharpish. But, yeah. It happens.
Oh, yeah. But I was going to say, well, maybe she just wants you to go out to the lake and sing to her, James.
Yeah. Or drown myself, I'll work out next week what the quicker option is and the easier option.
Yeah. We'll work out a song and bring it next week, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'll try and think of something water-based. The only water-based song I can think of right now is Rain by Madonna. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the only one that's going to piss it down now. I'm looking out the window, so.
Oh, well, you can keep that, Rain, because we don't want it down south.
We don't particularly want it here either, so.
Well, the only song that I could think of was Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
That's true.
Listen to the rivers and lakes like you used to. I took a breath in the middle of a word then.
I was really impressed because you actually knew more of the lyrics than I could remember. The other obvious one is Singing in the Rain, so.
Oh, James, what does that sound like?
I don't know the lyrics to it,
Yeah,
but
you
I will
do.
find them out and I will try and
Right
get
now?
them. Yeah, not right now, but I'll do you something. I will do you something with them, I promise.
Okay, you do know the lyrics. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
Little do we know this would turn into Gemma Scene Corner. I'm liking it.
Yeah, but now you know the words, so carry on.
You're all right, but go on.
Ow, James, I'm going to get you singing one day.
One day, yes. So
Again.
what? You've had my codswallop. What is your codswallop?
So, as I mentioned, mine relates to the party and one of the family members. So I won't, just in case any of them listen, I won't nominate which one it was. But as I mentioned earlier, I spent a long time moving around furniture, making sure everything was set up perfectly, and really tried my best for everything with regards to like decorating and stuff. My family member in mind, came in and instantly started moaning and said, I need to sit in the shade. I need to sit in the shade. I'm going to get too hot. And I just turned around to them and he said, and nearly identified the gender then. I just turned around to them and said, you know what? Sit wherever you want. I don't care anymore. Because my mum had already been like, well, maybe we should move things here and there. And I was like, Mum, I love you. Shut up. You're not allowed to do anything. But yeah, so it was kind of like the icing on the cake at that point. And I probably shouldn't have snapped, but when you're just hot and bothered and you just want to make sure everything's perfect and you got someone like that in your family member that's like, oh, shut up. Stupid people with their stupid opinions. You should have brought your own umbrella if you wanted shade.
Fair point.
Well, they said, oh, if we'd have known, we could have brought our gazebo. It's like, oh, well, if you'd have known, yeah, you could have. Yeah, not gazebo. Sorry, I said the wrong word. What's the big umbrellas called?
Parasol.
Yeah, that's what that's what they said.
Yes.
So, yeah. But, I mean, I got over it pretty quick, so... once everything had started and, I knew that everyone had a drink, everyone was happy, I sat down for a few minutes until I jumped up again. But, it was nice. My brother probably, because he was doing the barbecue, probably missed out on most things. But he was quite happy doing the barbecue and stuff. So, yeah, in the end, I just said to him, look, stop cooking, sit down and enjoy yourself now, So, but yeah, so that was a codswallop. Did you know, James, that, because that's the end of my codswallop now.
Okay, yeah. Did I know? Yeah. Go on, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
What did I or did I not know?
Yeah. Did you know that on the 24th of July, that's going to be the first time that we're allowed to go into shops and we could potentially get coronavirus? Because that's the first day that we have to wear masks in this country. It's a mandatory act.
That's true. That is very true. How on earth people will enforce it is beyond me. I'll be interested. It'd be interesting to see how people do that.
Yeah, definitely. But more to my point is, I don't understand why he couldn't have had his Prime Minister Speaks moment, or whatever it's called, and then said, as from tomorrow.
Yeah.
People are, okay, maybe not tomorrow, but as from this Friday, people give time for people to get masks and stuff like that. But, it's kind of like, well, why so soon, Boris? Why so soon?
I mean, I can only assume part of the problem is of why it's not done quicker is probably to give people the ability to pull it together. But yeah, it does seem a bit of a strange thing to do so late.
Yeah.
But I guess that if I was to take a guess at it, they're probably... So there's so much worry about how knackered the economy is going to be that there's got to be some way to make people feel safer to go out and actually do things. And probably the mask is a psychological thing as well to push people to do it. But who knows? We shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've got one already. You've seen my mask, haven't you? So it was a glamorous.
See, what I use is disposable masks.
Oh, yeah.
Myself more than anything. But it's the concern I have when you go out, though, is people are, to be honest, really don't seem to be giving a toss anymore that much.
They're not.
It's like they've just sort of like stopped caring about it. But I think we are going to get a second wave. Without doubt, when it will be it's hard to tell. But
I don't think we'll get a second wave. I think we'll get a continuation of the first wave because it's
yeah, possibly.
I know people are saying second wave because we seem like we're out of the clear, but actually we're not. It's still out there. It's just people are getting sick of playing safe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's even like when I went to Lidl yesterday. Because every day's kind of rolling into one. It was the first time that I didn't have to queue to get in, which was really nice. But then everybody was like just walking at me and like trolleys pushing at me and stuff. You know, it was just like it was back to normal. And this little old, actually, it was surprising, actually. This little old lady, she was wearing a mask and whatnot. I didn't look at her hands, so I don't know if she was wearing gloves or whatever, but she was definitely wearing a mask because I saw them. And she literally stood so close to me because she couldn't be bothered to wait for the people to actually walk past. And so there was people in front of her, so she had to sort of overtake them. Instead of just waiting like everybody else was doing, she decided to sort of overtake them, but then walked in between me and these other people. So we were sort of a safe distance. And it's kind of like, I thought to myself, well, why on earth are you wearing that mask then?
Yeah.
If you're going to do that anyway.
It's true. It's a very strange way people are dealing with things, or not, as the case may be.
Yeah, I think people are just going back into their robotic modes again, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a bit worrying, but there you go.
Yeah.
That's life.
But yeah, we're just going to have to see how it all pans out, I guess.
Yeah.
See what happens. It'll be what it'll be.
Yeah, exactly. But also, just quickly, as a funny thing for talking about masks, do you know of Lad Baby, James?
The name rings a bell.
They're a couple on YouTube that kind of prank each other, as a British couple, so they're probably in their like 40s, I'd say, maybe late 30s. And also were Christmas #1 2 years in a row with
Oh God, the sausage roll right, yeah. I fucking
Yeah.
hate that song. But
But at the same time, these two are really, really funny. So basically, I can't remember the guy's name, sorry, but he went out and he brought face masks for him, his wife, and for their little boy as well. And what he did was he took their smiles, so he took his own smile and put it on a mask. So like he's constantly smiling. and he did the same with his wife as well, but he like also took a really geeky, there was a really geeky picture of her as well. And they turned them into like face masks. So basically it kind of looked as though it was it was actually their faces, but then they had little white bands around their faces.
It's slightly
really funny.
unnerving, but I say slightly, it sounds very, but...
Yeah, it was, but at the same time, it was really comical as well, so it probably, made people laugh and stuff.
Well, to be fair, if it can make people happy...
Exactly.
That's a positive, that's a good thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll do a Facebook Live on the 24th of July when I have to go to a shop with my face mask on, see what people's reaction is.
Yes. Video yourself walking around the shop.
Yeah, see what people say. Yeah, so yeah, maybe on our Facebook page I'll do a little Facebook Live for the people that follow us and see what happens. So you never know. You might get a couple of sniggers, might just get nothing. You never know. But yeah. So, but yeah, that really made me laugh when, their masks came out. So I thought I'd share it as well. So I'd love to actually speak to them, Lad Baby, the couple on there.
Reach out, see if you get a response.
I have. They didn't, unfortunately, but maybe I'll try again. Yeah, because you never know. They might not have seen it or whatever, because it never came up that they'd actually read it. So you never know. But yeah, I would be interested to speak to them because they are very funny people. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea. It sounds good.
James, did you want to go into a story of the week, or have you got a story of the week this week?
I don't, I'm afraid. I did have a look, but I couldn't really find anything that looked really good to run with. But if you have anything, please...
I do have one, and I also agree, because it was slim pickings this week, unfortunately, or... As usual, we don't really plan things, so probably 5 minutes before the podcast trying to find a story is probably not the best time. But this one, the headline reads, Mum's disbelief as son, 5, explains why he stuck a marble up his bum.
Okay, interesting. Alarming, but interesting.
So this is related to TikTok as well. Brittany took a TikTok to share the moment her 5-year-old told her he'd put a marble up his bum, and the reason why is hilarious.
It's quite alarming to think that just for this poor kid when they grow up, that their claim to fame will be the fact that their mother put them on a TikTok thing because they took a marble up the backside.
No, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So let me read the article.
Yes.
Every parent knows the feeling of dread when their kids are suspiciously quiet. You know they're getting up to something mischievous. So it's a bit like that dog from last week's episode.
Yes.
The dog was either doing something bad or he was sleeping, basically. That's exactly how this mum felt when her son told her he had stuck his favourite marble up his bum. In a video shared to TikTok, Brittany joked how this was something only a mum of boys will understand. As she explained, last year, I'm on the phone to my girlfriend and my 5-year-old comes out looking really worried and walking really funny. Also, how good was my reading then?
It was very good.
Thank you.
No Gemma done fuck up moments.
I know. It's going to go all downhill now. After she cut the call, her son told me, oh, damn it. Her son told...
So close.
So close. Her son told her that he had lost his marble. Unsurprisingly, she started searching the house for the missing marble. She added, so I asked him, where's the last time you had it? And he went, up my bum.
Oh, no. This is not going to end well.
No. So, Brittany tried to remove the marble herself using Vaseline and gloves, but with no luck. Oh no.
But.
Yeah. That was a pun there, people.
Puntastic.
Yeah. Brittany continued, I had a look and I couldn't find anything. Her face looks like it's really disturbed, by the way, because I keep seeing her face. So I was like, shit, we're going to have to go to the hospital. While they sat there waiting at the hospital, she asked her son, why on earth did you decide to put the marble there? To which he replied, Mum, I wanted to keep it safe.
Yeah.
It's in a safe place.
Yeah, not quite sure I see that as a safe place, to be honest.
No, not me either. It's going to come out eventually, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's cracked the problem. Get it? Cracked? Crack?
Yeah. He's lost his marbles. Woo!
Yeah, he has.
At which point she said, it's not a pocket. Thankfully, the doctors were able to remove the marble without any trouble. Brittany concluded, so we get into the x-ray room, he pulls his pants down, and as he bends over, out comes the green marble bouncing across the room. The video has since been liked almost 300,000 times and has received 3,500 comments from people who found the ordeal hilarious and said it was definitely a story she can embarrass her son with for life. Definitely on his 18th birthday.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if I've got this right. She filmed the marble falling out of his bottom.
Yeah, in an X-ray room.
What the fuck is wrong with this woman? Why was she filming this stuff?
I don't know.
Me. Shame on you, lady. Shame on you.
Yeah, shame. But also, surely she's not allowed to have her phone in the X-ray room.
Well, yeah, this all seems a bit fishy, doesn't it? Why would you... Yeah, I'm not quite sure I buy into this all. It was an incident. It just seems a very strange thing to film. Why would you do that?
Do you think she set him up?
It's quite possible.
Do you think she said, stick this up your ass, love, and we'll get 50 million pounds for this?
I would say we'll never get to the bottom of this thing, but...
Well, they did continue a little bit. So one person said, please keep this story for his 21st, adding 3 laugh emojis for good measure. Another added, that's a story to tell his future girlfriend or boyfriend. And the third person joked, thanks for reminding me to take my birth control.
Yes. Yeah, I think that, I think there's a definite lesson there, yeah.
With which Brittany replied saying, your comment is 2 days old. Please watch the video again for your daily dose of contraception. Yeah,
I can't think I'm exactly impressed by Brittany, but, what do I know?
Yeah, exactly. So some of the people's comments. This could be the narrative of his life. I got drunk when I was home from uni and fell through my mum's lead glass front door window, trying to knock on it in the early hours after losing my keys. And guess what? I'm mid-40s now, then that story still gets told.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, but it is like less embarrassing than having a marble stuck up your backside.
Yes, I think so as well. Somebody else has written, the mum has lost her marbles and all. Especially as she tried to fish it out with Vaseline. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, to be fair, if she really wanted to resolve the problem of the marble quickly, she should have just got a hungry hippo.
Yeah, exactly. This other comment really is making me chuckle, but I'm trying not to chuckle because you were talking, but...
Yep.
Ready?
Go on.
I keep my ham and cheese baguette up there on beach days. Handy when you have no pockets and Speedos. Okay, so that is the end of that story. So.
A story.
Yeah, there's no other fun stories out there at the moment, so no, everything is kind of like looking a little bit on the serious side, so don't really want any serious stories, do we, James?
No, we need happy, joy.
Yeah, marbles up bum stories, so
yes, yeah.
Otherwise, it's not worth reporting about.
Correct.
Oh, well, James, I don't know about you, but as it's our first week back after our very long break, how do you feel about wrapping this episode up?
I think we've been talking off Codswallop.
Yeah, I think we have as well. So let me take us out then. I think we've been talking enough Codswallop this week. I have been Gemma.
I am still James.
Woo! We're back, everyone! Vacay! Or staycay! Thank you for being so patient with us, Salty Tadpoles. We all love you!
Thank you for your patience.
Bye!
Bye-bye.